clap. Hello, folks, and welcome to the first ever Bet the House podcast. Or I guess not podcast, just a YouTube show. But Bet the House. All right. I am your host, Club. To my left is my brother, Gibby. Say what's up, Gib.
Gibson in the house. What it is, you know.
Yeah, the man with the toque is my buddy Bub.
What's going on?
Yeah, and the shorter one over there, you can't really tell because we're all like sitting down and stuff, but you have a vibe about it. Is Winny. Winny, what's up, my man?
Howdy.
All right, so I'll lay it down for everyone what we're gonna be doing here. So I know, just look at Winny. He just zooms in on him. He's fat. He's just so fat and chubby. He just got his wisdom tooth out yesterday. So we're playing on the IR here, but we're doing what we can. So yeah, we're just gonna be making a bunch of bets. We're gonna be making picks. We're gonna be giving them to you guys across all sports. Football probably the heaviest, followed by MMA, and then some mixing of hockey and basketball and tennis and some other things, curling, weather. And so yeah, basically we're gonna make picks. We're gonna keep track of like our stats and our records and how we all do, and then it's kind of all gonna circle around. We have one bet, like our lock of the week, which is you bet the house on it. And so we're gonna have punishments and things of that sort based on whether you lose your bet of the week or your bet the house. And so you guys will kind of see those as we progress. It's the first episode, so no punishments until we see how our bet the house is going. So from there, we're gonna go with 10 picks each for the week. We may reduce that in following weeks. We'll see how it goes, but 10 picks each to start, and that with our lock of the week included, and then a parlay of the week that's at least 10-1 or better. And then we're probably gonna mix in some DraftKings and then maybe some audibles. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna fucking let it rip and see how it goes, just like I said. So okay, so if I'm looking at I should probably pull up the football schedule, or bring up the so I can see what all the games are, because that's where the vast majority of our bets are coming from this week. Like, does anyone have any, like, Bob, are you strictly football, all 10 picks football?
I'm strictly football.
Oh yeah, like a gentleman. What about you, Winnie? Where are you, what sports are you mixing in there?
Football, mostly football, then I have hockey, tennis, and then I have one NBA.
Oh, okay, spreading it around a bit. Spreading it around. I'm nice. I like that. So I'm like 9 football and like with one basketball mixed in. We'll get into like why it's harder to do those other ones besides football, but we can talk about that in a bit. Gibby, what about you? What do you got?
Yeah, like 8 football, 1 hockey, 1 basketball.
Okay. So we're basically just a football betting podcast at the moment. Not a podcast. Fuck. Sorry, I do too many podcasts. Yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. Yeah. So, all right. Well, why don't we start off? We got Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos, 4:30 Saturday. By the way, this is Thursday, January 6th. We're recording this. Chiefs are like a massive favorite, 116 on the money line. I'm sure the spread is what, like -10, something like that. What do I got it here? -11.5 now. I had it at -10 earlier. So I'll just lead it off. I do have this as one of my. Oh wait, do we want to just run through the games, or do we want to give our lock of the week first? What do you guys think?
Give the lock of the week.
Yeah, just rip out lock of the week. All right,
sure.
All right, Winnie, fucking lead us off, mate.
Mine's hockey.
All right, what are you saying? I like that. Lock of the week hockey. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I have the Blackhawks over the Coyotes. That's
what day? Lock. What day?
I have no idea.
Well, fucking figure out, man.
Why?
I mean, what do you mean why?
It's probably today.
Is it?
I would guess.
If it's today, then they're not going to hear it. You mouth-breathing idiot.
What? Fucking know.
This pod.
I have some that are today too.
No, you can't have any that are today.
Well, we weren't told that.
I did tell you that. I texted you January 8th to January 15th as your window.
Yeah.
True.
Fucking. So I do apologize for the mouth breathers that I've brought on as my guest. I did set it up so that we do have a bit of a rhyming situation where Club and Bub are shut up. We're Club and Bub. Like, fuck me, I'm talking. Club and Bob are the brains of the operation, and clearly Winnie and Gibby are not. Okay, so we got some guys picking from the gut for these bets, and we got some guys doing some analytics and some fucking deep dives and some research. And so, we'll see how it comes out. I'll probably be the worst at this because that's how these things always go, but it should be fun to figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't do picks for today. Like, today's Thursday. They're gonna be like, oh, cool pick, man.
We're not even going to be done this podcast or this video.
Yeah, that game's going to... It's
before
already
the game starts.
Whatever, man. It's my lock.
Started. It's fucking hitting.
It cannot be your lock, all right? So I'll give you two... It cannot be your lock.
I'll change my lock.
I'll give you 2 seconds to scramble. Bub, would you like to lead it off with your lock, please?
All right. See, I've been up and down with what I want my lock to be, and I've figured out my lock. I'm
Alright.
taking the over 3.5 spread in the Lions game on Sunday at 1, I believe it is.
So wait, so are you taking the Packers or the Lions?
In that game, I want to take the the Packers.
So
Jeez, definitely not the Lions.
So what? Packers minus 3.5.
Plus 3.5.
Plus 3.5. I
The
think
Packers
they
are
win by
plus-
more than 3.5.
No, if
Sorry,
they're-
I'm saying the spread. I think that I'm taking the spread over.
Oh, you're taking the over.
Yeah.
So you're saying over point? Wait. Do you know how spreads and overs? So that's the other thing is no one really knows how to gamble here.
I don't.
Gibby and I gamble a ton, but Bub and Winnie are learning like on the fly.
Well,
so
I'm saying it's over a 3.5 spread.
no, that's not how it works. It's
What?
if you go to totals, that's the over. That's the over under. It'll be like over like 45 points. The
I'm
spread.
not doing the
You're doing the
I'm doing
spread,
the spread.
right? So it's not.
Yeah.
There's no over under though with the spread. Or I guess it's just the way you're wording it. It's just confusing. Because then you can bet over unders, which is like over.
I'm guessing that the
The line you're saying. So Green Bay point spread. They're what minus 3.5.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying here is that for the point spread, it's at
Yeah, I got it at minus 3.5 here. On my
yeah.
screen. Yeah. So you think that the Packers win by at least 4 or greater.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. Sorry, I was confused.
Sorry, I
So
think
that should-
I'm confused too. But
Yeah.
yes, I have it at more that they're going to win by more than 3.5.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So give me a little bit of background on that. Why do you think
Okay.
that? What do you think's going on there?
I think it's an absolute fluke that they stomped the Cardinals, and I cannot believe last week. But Vikings also suck. So
Yeah.
everyone in that division sucks except for the Packers. And I don't even if the Packers come out with their backups in, well, they've got such a crazy run game, and the Lions are so brutal that there's no possible way I can see them winning by 3 points or less.
Yeah,
Do I
or
have to
losing.
pick a team? When I'm looking at the spread, I'm thinking that the difference between their score is that it's going to be greater than a 3.5.
No. So you do have to pick it. So it's minus 3.5 on the
Oh.
Packers, or it's plus 3.5 on the Lions. So what that means is like, you think the Packers are going to win by at least 3.5, or you
Yeah.
think Detroit is going when it's plus means they're going to keep it to 3.5. So if they keep it to 3, if they lose by 3, you still win the bet for the Lions.
Oh,
Right. So
okay.
like the bigger ones, like if you look at the Colts Jags, minus 15.5 to plus 15.5. Like, so the Colts have to win by 16 points if you put minus 15.5 on the Colts. And the Jags, if you put plus 15.5, the Jags don't have to win the game. They only have to lose by less than 15.5. So if they lose by
okay.
15, you hit that bet. Yeah, that can get a little bit confusing.
yeah.
So you're not just like picking the winner. You're picking. So if you think like an underdog is going to win, sometimes you take the point. Sometimes you just bet at money line because then it's like better odds.
Mhm.
But if you bet money line, like if you have +5, like one game this year, Houston was like +10, and I took them and they won the game. Right. So like I hit it
okay.
by a mile. So it was like a walk. But yeah, so Green Bay, like if they win by 3 points, you lose the bet. So they have to win by at least 4
Yeah.
points. And obviously if they
Yeah.
lose, then you lose as well. So okay, so does anyone else have any action on that Green Bay Detroit game? Trent, do you have any more action on that same game? Oh, I guess that was your lock. Actually, no, sorry, that was your lock. Let's just go through the locks and
My
then we'll go
lock,
through the games.
yeah.
Okay, so your lock is Green Bay minus 3.5. Okay, I'll go with my lock now because I've already got mine fucking locked. So I'm betting the house on the Colts beating the fucking shit out of the Jaguars. The Colts may need this win to get into the playoffs. They're 9-7. The Jags have nothing to play for. If anything, they just want the first overall pick. So I'm taking the team under for the Jags. So the Jaguars to score less than 13.5 points in that game total. I think they're going to get fucking bodied. Jonathan Taylor is going to run all over them. They're going to touch the ball for 30% of the game, possession-wise, maybe. And the Colts defense is going to beat them up. I could see the Jags scoring 3 points. So I think minus 13.5 is a fucking lock. Lock it in. Throw away the key. All right. One of you two, whoever feels it.
I guess I'll just go with this one because I mean my lock already hit it, so I'm chilling. But
Oh, dude.
I bet the house on the game tonight. But
Dude, what was the game? Give us the game anyway. Just
what was the game? It was Boston, Minnesota over 5.5 goals.
Oh, you just took the over. I like that.
Wait, that game already happened?
It's on right now.
It's currently happening, but Gibby thinks he's smoking it.
Oh shit, I'm losing. I bet on that game.
Fucking idiot, good thing. All right, Gibby, what's your bet of the week then?
All right, fucking lock of the week. Fucking Dallas Cowboys, absolute fucking frauds.
You
Give
think?
me Philly plus 4.5.
Ooh, I like that. Give me a little more. Give me a little more back. Or what are you thinking? Like, why do you think Eagles are winning that? Or
Well, they need to win for playoffs, so they're fucking playing their hearts out. And Dallas hasn't beat a good team all year. We're not saying Philly is, but I think Philly's bringing the heat. And I think it'll be a close game, 4.5.
4.5. So they could keep it to, even if they lose by a
Yeah.
field goal, you still win that bet. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You guys got an opinion on it?
I bet on the Cowboys because I thought they were sick. I love Dak. He's
True.
beautiful.
Winnie, yeah. So that's the thing. Winnie doesn't really have an understanding that this week in football, some of the teams like don't care because they've already got their position locked in the playoffs and other. So that's where it's kind of weird, right? You have to like
Are the
understand who
Cowboys
wants it
locked
more.
in?
So you're
They're-
saying that they're going to keep it within 4.5 points?
Yeah. What do you
I
got?
don't think they're gonna.
Dallas sucks.
I think that.
Look at Dallas's schedule for the whole
Oh,
year.
I know that Dallas sucks, but I just think that if it's gonna happen, they're gonna score a shit ton. Like they're just such a high-powered offense
Yeah.
with zero defense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but they're known for their defense. Like it's like they're fucking.
They're not quite
Which is-
zero defense. Like they got
Sorry.
guys. They got guys,
Yeah.
just not a unit really.
They get scored on a lot.
Yeah.
Is all. Like they're just so high, such high-scoring games. It's hard to keep it within 4.5 when you're scoring so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Micah Parsons, and then they think Trayvon Diggs is good, but he's
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the worst like coverage guy, but he's got the most picks or something crazy. It's like
He's
so
got
weird.
the most yards against by like fucking 300 or something.
Really? Yards against? It's hilarious. And then he's got like
That's why I guess my picks everyone throws them. It's fucking trash.
shots fired. All right. So what was that again? Give us a reminder.
Philly plus 4.5. Philly's. I should have took money line. That's how confident I am. Fuck Dallas.
Yeah. Might have to sprinkle it. Winnie, what about you, mate? Last one. Pick of the week. Bet the house.
I'm doing a double one. So I have the Celtics have to beat the Knicks
That's
and
tonight.
Golden State.
Is that
have
tonight?
to
That's
beat
tonight.
The Pelicans.
That's tonight. Though.
Tonight?
Dude, all the NBA. What do you mean? Check. What you just are like how? Wait, you're like no. That's like next week, isn't
They're
it?
all on the weekend.
What do you mean, man? It says the date. One of the bets. Like
Are we
holy
playing right
pain.
now?
Guy said he didn't even take the
I
painkillers.
do agree though. I have Boston and Golden State.
That's fine. You can agree with the bet, but it's just like
Okay, well the Celtics they're beating the Knicks.
just give me.
22.
Okay, your lock has to be a football game. Give me your lock has to be a football game. Give me your
Okay.
football game lock.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Steelers over Ravens. I bet
Money line?
Steelers over Ravens.
The spread,
Spread
What?
like against the spread.
+6.
I don't know.
What do you have?
You're
What
just giving this.
Yeah, so Winnie's taken +5 is what I got here on my screen. For the Steelers. So Steelers gotta win or lose by within 5 for winning.
No. It's just the money line. It's just they have to
Well, they're
win.
an underdog, so it's your lock of the week. You might,
He's
as well take,
riding.
you might as well just take the spread. No, he doesn't even understand.
I don't
you know-
understand that.
You're allowed to take the spread for your
Well,
The
lock.
Steelers can lose by 5 and you still win.
But like,
Like,
just
oh.
put that bet in your 10, but don't put it as a lock as a money line because your odds are like 250 or something. Like the Steelers are not projected to win that game. Now it's not. I'm not saying it's a bad bet to bet at money line, but don't make it your lock. You might as well take the points because then if the Steelers win, you still win your lock of the week. But then if they lose a close one, you still win your lock of the week.
Oh well, I already put the bet in, so
All right, fuck it. He's taking money line. Steelers money line for winning on lock of the week, mate. I love it. Whatever. The good thing is if you hit that bet, you're up more units. So we're definitely gonna be breaking that down every episode. The recap, like who went up the most units, down the most units, like whatever. And then as we go, like I'm gonna try and take good like stats, and so we can kind of like graph shit and talk about like if you look at this, like Bub is fucking 9 for 10 on his over bets in football, or like real specific stuff. So it should be fun. That's all our locks though, right?
Can I double lock? Can I double the
lock.
fucking risk?
No, you cannot double lock. It's just one lock of the week. It's your bet of the week, and then you get a punishment if you fucking lose. We're not changing no fucking rules. All right. Now we're going into our 10 picks. Okay. So we're gonna go through football first, basketball, hockey, tennis. Okay.
Good. Let me lead.
Well, I'm just gonna run through the games.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go through them in chronological order. All right. So we got Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos, 4:30 on Saturday. Kansas City Chiefs minus 11.5. Broncos at home. What do you guys think? Do you have action on this game?
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think?
I've got the Broncos spread.
Talking to the mic, mate.
I've got the Broncos spread plus 10.5. I think they'll come show some heart, try to win the last game of the season.
Yeah.
Plus 10.5 or 11.5.
11.5 now, yeah. So yeah, it is a lot of points. Are you worried at all? So I actually have Chiefs minus 11.5. So the complete opposite bet. I think Chiefs are still fighting for the first seed in the division, which is
they're not.
Yeah, they are. They're tied with the Titans. They're both 11 and 5 or
yeah.
whatever. So if the Titans win, the Chiefs lose, then the Titans get number 1 seed. So you get home field all the way to the Super Bowl. So I mean, it's not a huge thing to fight for, but it's enough to like want to win the game. And the Broncos have nothing to fight for. They're not in the playoffs. Like if anything, it helps them to lose the game. Chiefs also lost last week, and I don't think the Chiefs want to go 0-2 going into the playoffs. So I do think they're actually going to put their starters out there for a bit at least. I just think Broncos have nothing to fight for. The only guy on their team that's going to be out there fighting is maybe like their running back, Javonte Williams, just because a rookie, fighting.
Teddy wants that action.
Fucking Teddy. So I don't know. I think it's a bit risky. Gibby and I actually talked about this game a little bit off air, and
It's just too many points.
It is probably too many points. It's probably going to be like a low-scoring, shitty game because neither team cares that much. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'm actually just gonna flip right on the spot here. I'm going Broncos plus 11.5. It's too many fucking points. Doesn't make any sense. I think they are gonna fight.
Chiefs below them.
I know. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think Chiefs probably still win, but probably by only like fucking 6 or something. And then I could see Broncos getting a sneaky win, and they're at home last game of the season. Their fans, Mile High City, fucking tough air or whatever.
Second game in 3 weeks. Like they just played each other, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think so.
Lost 22-9.
Yeah.
So like that game was 13 points, and then you're betting on it being another 11-point victory. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd agree with you there, Caleb. I was gonna take them as a dark horse that like maybe they just randomly squeak this one out and just are like, fuck you, Chiefs. I don't want you guys going anywhere in the playoffs.
Agree with him, agree with me. It was my fucking pick.
Sorry, Colton.
That's pretty true. So yeah, I'm gonna switch that to Broncos. I guess I don't really have to write this down because when I edit this, I'll see all the picks.
I got Broncos too.
Yeah, you got Broncos as well?
Yep.
Against the spread, or what are you saying? You got money line?
Money line. Everything's money line.
All your bets are money line?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the odds on that? Like, what'd you get odds for? Like, those gotta be some
4.9.
mean odds.
4.9.
That's what. Well, I wonder. Like, Winnie, did you already lock in your bets? Like, I want to see what you actually got.
You
You got it at 4.9.
That's what I've got it at, or at least like I wrote that down because I was gonna.
4.9.
Yeah.
That's nasty. I like that. Oh, Bub, I almost forgot about you were the one saying dark horse of the week potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Bub actually and I talked about this a little bit today. Yeah, I didn't say we were gonna do this, but we could throw this in at the end, which I like. Is like your dark horse of the week. So which would be any single bet of a team that's 4-1 or like tougher or like so the Denver Broncos would like apply. So they're 4.9. So bet $1, return $4.90, profit $3.90.
I like it. I got one right now.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that at the end. I do like that, but I like that when he's just got the money line on that, he's just fucking rolling and riding.
Boy.
Fuck it, like a madman.
I just don't know how to do spread. That's all.
Yeah, you just like hit spread. No, it's actually pretty easy. Bub was preparing earlier in the day and called me, and I walked him through it. But you tried to do it like on the podcast.
Dude, I have teeth. I'm missing 4 teeth right now. Cut me some slack.
So you have nothing to do, basically. Is what
Yeah.
you're just sitting on your ass all day, and you're not on painkillers. Okay.
Yeah.
So no slack is being cut, but that's okay. We can move on to the next game. That was what anyone had an under or anything like that in that game or nothing?
No.
All right. Next game, we got Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles. This is the night game on Saturday. Cowboys minus 4.5, Philly plus 4.5. What do you guys thoughts?
I already took the lock, but I'm sprinkling the fucking money line on Philly as well.
Yeah, I like that. What's that?
Cowboys.
What's the money line on the Eagles?
275.
275. I actually don't hate that. I actually don't hate that as a sprinkle. I don't have it on my board, but I don't hate it as a sprinkle. What about you two?
I didn't put anything on it, but I don't mind it either.
Yeah.
You were just talking shit about
Cowboys.
my fucking +4.5, buddy.
Oh, +4.5. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the
I was.
No, he's talking
taking the
about
home. Like I would take Philly in that game to win it at a 2.75 on the money line.
Yeah, like that's pretty good.
I don't
odds.
have anything on it, but like that's pretty good odds, and I think the Eagles are a better team. So
Yeah.
like shit.
All right. Like the
Shit,
sprinkle that shit.
like my best.
All right, Winnie, what about you, mate? Anything on that
I've
game?
been on the Cowboys money line just because I like Dak Prescott.
Nice.
Yeah.
nice. I like it. I like it. Well, I like the good thing about betting all money lines is when he's gonna have some favorite bets in there, so we should have some some easier wins, hopefully.
That was a
Uh,
favorite.
I do have action on that game, but I just think both teams are going to kind of fight hard. You know, Dallas is still trying to establish their position like in the playoffs. Eagles are trying to get in. It's a divisional rivalry. Neither team can play defense. Like I just think
Yeah.
it's going to be a fucking I think they're going hard.
Bloodbath.
So I'm taking the over, man. Cowboys Eagles over is only 42.5 points, like 21 points a team, basically. I think that goes way over. Like I might even sprinkle an alternative spread if I can, or an alternative over if I can find one. Like I don't see how that game. I mean, I could maybe the Eagles like run the ball a lot with Jalen Hurts.
The only thing I can see, is that they run and it's a divisional game.
Yeah, divisional games usually go under, but I don't know, 42.5. Like your standard games probably sits about over under 46. Your big games like Chiefs, Chargers, and shit like that, they'll be like 50 over under 54. Yeah. And then like your Eagle or like your Giants, Saints, or some shitty game with no offense. That game
like
is
15.
No, 15. it'll be like a 38, 37, something like that, but as low as you see. So 42.5 is well on the low side. So I don't know. I like that. I think Eagles are on a 4-game winning streak and Dallas is on a 1-game losing streak. I just think.
Yeah, I like it, especially with Miles Sanders out because he can't score touchdowns. So
yeah, no, that guy's
it's honestly better with him out.
Yeah.
Oh no, that guy's a fucking bum for sure.
Took him 5th round.
All right, on to Sunday, 1:00 slate. We'll start with Steelers at the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
Steelers are +5. Ravens are -5. Both teams need to win to have a chance to make the playoffs, but even a win does not solidify the fact. Other teams have to lose, but they're definitely both fighting. So what do you guys got?
Well, your boy over here, big Ravens fan.
Yeah, Ravens is his team.
5 units on the Ravens money line.
Nice. 5 units. 5 units. You heard that here first, folks. 5 units. So I didn't even talk, or I might have mentioned this briefly, but we're going to be talking units on this pod because, you know, we have different incomes and we're going to be betting different amounts of money. So, you know, 5 units to Gibby may only be like 50 cents, but to someone else it could be upwards of 10, 50, $100,000. So I just want to put that out there that we're talking units. We're not talking dollars and cents. We are talking units. So with that said, Gibby's putting 5 units, 50 cents.
A little bit of a backstory. I think Najee Harry gets shut the fuck down in that game. Ravens run D is too nice. Tyler Huntley probably going to be in, which I honestly could fucking like better than Lamar. I don't know. I think they fuck him up. I think it's pretty free W. Ben's going to shit the bed in his last game. Hope he
that's why he's
tears
winning,
something.
man.
One thing I kind of think about that, it did seem like, I don't know if you guys watched the Pittsburgh game last week with Ben, it was very emotional and stuff. It kind of felt like his Super Bowl. It was like he was content with the fact this was his last game at home. It's like, bro, you still got a chance to make the playoffs. Like, I know that it's fairly slim, but the way they were treating that game was like, this is Ben's last game. And so I don't know if that attitude carries through the next week, but I could see a loser's attitude there. I avoided this game as far as my bets, but just because I don't know, I don't hate -5 on Baltimore, but I thought the money line was too wide.
On the money line earlier was 3.05, and I had to get in on that action.
On the Steelers? Yeah.
I think the Steelers win it. You hear Big Ben talk about his matchups with the Ravens. It's like, that's his Super Bowl. Like, it was the last time at home, and it's going to be his last time against the Ravens. Like, he's fired right up, and no Lamar. Lamar's the Ravens offense, man. Like,
bro, they almost beat the fucking Rams with their practice squad last week. Lost by 1 with their third string.
Counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
Correct.
Rams are also fucking frauds.
All right, I like that you guys are on opposite sides of that one. What about you, Winnie? You got any action on that game?
Yeah, it was my lock. I bet the Steelers over the Rams, but I didn't get in as fast as Trent did. Mine is at 2.8.
Oh, okay. So it started to slip a little. Trent got in nice and early. But okay, all right. Yeah, I forgot that you said that for your lock.
Mhm.
All right, I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I like
Okay.
Big Ben, man. I think he's gonna do something.
Yeah. All right, on to the next. We got Bengals at the Browns. Bengals are +6. Browns -6. Neither team can do anything. I don't think the Bengals can move position. They're already locked in the playoffs, locked in their spot. And Browns have missed the playoffs. So like neither team's really playing for anything, but it's also a divisional round. I avoided this game. These are like the games that I find very scary, where like neither team really has a reason to win. So
Yeah.
I just stayed away. What do you
I
think?
didn't touch it either. It's fucking doesn't even make sense.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, how'd you figure that out, mate?
You see that?
What'd I do?
Oh, you didn't do
Enough
that?
for you.
you
Unlimited
should have just
minutes.
been like, you know.
Yeah, you should take credit. We just got a notification that the meeting is now unlimited time.
Oh, yeah, it said, say that you like it. And I said, I love it. So then it gave us unlimited time.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. Gotcha. All right, sweet.
If I were to bet on this game, I'd be taking Cleveland for sure. Baker, he's got to fucking show up or he's getting his ass cut. I know he's signed for another year, but I don't know. He's got to show something.
That's a good call. Actually, I didn't think about that. Baker is definitely going out there to, assuming they start him. He definitely wants to play well. If there's guys on that team that want to prove themselves. The Bengals are just cruising. I feel like fucking.
Yeah.
So
Well, the Bengals were part of my parlay because of the spread. Like I'm
The
just
+6?
seeing it as like yeah. Well, no, I want to do a money line because it's 3.15. Like I can totally see the Bengals winning that game because the Browns are not so hot. Like they can run, but if their run game gets shut down, Baker hasn't looked good, and I know he's going to try and prove himself, but that also could lead him to some trouble. When you're trying to prove yourself, you start making some risky passes.
Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah.
I can see it either way. Like I can respect that the Browns are the favorites, but man, that's a big spread. Like that's
Do you have one of your picks, one of your 10 picks in that game, Trent?
No, I have just my parlay.
Just your parlay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Winnie, anything on that game?
Nah, but I would have bet on the Bengals because Joe Burrow's a fucking beast.
Not even started.
But he's out. He's not playing.
He's not even starting?
No, because they don't need to win, so just rest him.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah.
Joey B
Yeah.
gets hit the most in the fucking NFL.
Yeah, by a lot. All right, now we got the Packers at the Lions. This is a weird game. We got the best team in the league versus the worst team in the league, but it's a -3.5 spread because the Packers don't give a fuck. They're already the 1 seed, and the Lions don't give a fuck. They're already the shittiest team in the league. So Packers -3.5, a slight favorite on the road. It's a weird game to call. I stayed away. Oh, no, I didn't stay away from it. I lied. It was one of my picks. I took the under 44.5. I just think it's going to be all backups in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're going to move the ball well. It's going to be fucking mess. There's going to be like 25 punts. It's going to be the grossest game on the slate, 100%. 44.5 is like quite a few points. Like, that's not that low. This game should be like 39. So I think the under's a lock.
Yeah,
with the backups in, I don't see the Lions scoring very much, and I see the Packers just kind of walking away pretty easy. But that said, I still see them winning by more than 3.5 points, which is what I had in my lock.
Yeah, no, I don't agree. I don't disagree. Like I'm thinking like a Packers like 20, Lions like 9 game. Something gross, like even like 17-9 or something gross.
Something hard to watch. Where it's like, that's brutal.
Yeah,
I stayed away from it.
I've got them in the money line too. I mean, I don't know exactly if you're even supposed to do that, but
yeah, no, you can do that because that's
at 1.52. That's
pretty free.
For the Packers to win, I think that's free money.
Yeah, I like that.
I would have taken it as my lock, but we had to do so or whatever it was.
Yeah, like even money bets basically.
Yeah, I also stayed away from this one, but I did miss something on the Pittsburgh game. I forgot to say I have the under. I was debating picking this as my lock because I don't see this scoring over 42.5. Divisional games always go under. Deontay Johnson got COVID. No Lamar. I don't know. It's gonna be run heavy game.
Yeah, and even if Lamar, he's like questionable. They might score less points with Lamar because like Huntley's fairly good. He does his role pretty good. And Lamar might be rushing back. He's definitely questionable. He didn't even practice. Like I don't think on Wednesday this week.
He didn't practice today.
No. So
yeah, I wrapped the under in that. Deontay Johnson COVID. Yeah. I think the Ravens run them over, probably like a 20-7. That's my guess.
I'll write that. All right. Was there anything left on the Lions Packers game?
I bet on the Lions.
Oh yeah, what'd you got?
I bet I put 1 unit on the Lions, just the money line. It's only 2.6.
2.6. Jeez, Winnie.
Only 2.6. I
But-
love it.
But I picked it because the Lions have my favorite jersey in the NFL.
Nice.
And I watched them destroy the Cardinals, and I was fucking standing on the edge of my seat, just like freaking out when they were winning. So I think they're
Standing
gonna
on
do
the
it
edge of your
again.
It is pretty crazy that they're 2-3 in their last 3 games. And
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You think
like,
they're gonna
that's
run
pretty
over the
wild.
Packers?
Yeah.
Fuck the Packers.
I don't hate it. All right. Up next, we've got the Tennessee Titans at the Houston Texans. Titans are -11.
Oh, I got some
Titans are +11. Titans are fighting for the first seed with the Chiefs. Well, on the other hand, Texans are probably fighting for first overall pick with the Jags. So this is kind of similar to the Packers-Lions games, Oppo Taco, except the Titans are probably fighting a bit harder. So it is -11 for the Titans, +11 for the Texans. What do you guys got?
Let me start her off here. You can call this my dark horse, but if you don't want it, because we're just saving that's last, I still got another one. I think Houston's gonna fucking run them over. I got their money line.
Really?
Houston been playing nice as fuck, just ran over the Chargers.
What is that money line?
High.
That's
I
gotta
think
be
it's like 7.
it's only
It's only
4,
five.
only five.
But yeah, Houston been playing nice, man. They just ran over the Chargers. Brandon Cook's playing fucking out of his mind.
Yeah, the thing you have to take into account sometimes with the really bad teams at the end of the season is that every guy on that team is playing for his job a lot more than a team going to the playoffs, right? So like the Titans, they're like trying to get healthy. They're trying to make sure things are good going to the playoffs. It doesn't really matter too much if they win. They're still going to get the bye. Well, on the other hand, the Texans, like every guy on that team is pretty trash. So like a lot of those guys have probably got 1 year left on their contract. They got to make an impression. They're trying to get like their job back basically. And so that's one thing you do have to take into account somewhat. So I don't hate the spread. I don't know about the money line. So, this is crazy. On my page, I have written Titans -11, but as I just talked it out right there, I'm going Houston +11. I think Houston. What?
I said, yeah, they already beat them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just think they've got more to play for potentially, maybe. Titans doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, so I'm going to go +11, actually. All right, what about you two?
I think Houston's
I've got that.
40.
I've got the +11. I think the Texans are going to keep that within 11.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I think Titans probably still win it, but that's a lot of points.
Mm.
What about
I
you,
didn't
Winnie?
bet on it, but
Stayed away from it?
I'm gonna go with the Texans beating them. Just money line.
All right,
Yes,
fuck it.
sir.
I like it. All right, Colts, Jags. Colts at the Jags. What's the spread on this one? This one's got to be freaking wild, mate. Colts are -15.5 at the Jags. The Colts are fighting. If they win, they solidify their playoff spot, and the Jags are the worst team in the league. So, what do you guys got?
I got the Jags spread. I think Trevor Lawrence might show up for the first time of his career.
Yeah, keep it a little bit close, maybe.
Yeah.
Keep it to 2 touchdowns. All right. What about you two?
I stayed away from this one. I feel like this one, they get so big. Like everything is like 15.5, but I could totally see it happening. And I'm like, it's too dangerous because either they just stomp the shit out of them or somehow the Jags managed to keep it close because the Jags defense has stood on their head, like 4 times this year?
Yeah, a couple times.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, that was a big game. But like I just didn't want to do it because I'm like, I think the Colts are going to stomp them, just steamroll them, but I can see it happening the other way, so I just stayed away.
Fair enough. Winnie, you got anything?
Well, considering the Jags are my favorite team, I think they're gonna get fucking stomped anyways.
So what are you betting? What'd you bet?
I didn't bet on it.
Oh, you just stayed away.
They're
Wait,
definitely
Okay.
avoid.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. But yeah, because we were talking about it, what is everyone's favorite team? So Gibby's already said the Ravens. Winnie said the
Jags.
Jags. I'm a Giants fan. God, do our teams suck.
I'm a
And
Bears fan.
fuck. Dude, we're gonna go 0 for 4 for playoff teams. Maybe the Ravens
Well,
weekend.
Well, I have a tie with my first favorite team. It's the Bills. Like I'm loyal to the Jags.
Yeah.
I ride with the Bills.
All right, I'll
Your
give it.
playoff team is the Bills. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Cool.
fine.
All right, I actually have a lot of action on this game. My lock of the week was the Jags team under 13.5. I just think the Jags scored 0 points. And then my other bet was I took Colts minus 15.5. I do agree with you, Trent, that it kind of could go either way, but I do think it's much more likely that Jonathan Taylor goes off for like 200 yards and they fucking smash them. I think Jonathan Taylor gets taken out of the game like the third quarter because they're up 20.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next one. We've got speaking of the Bears, we got the Bears at the Vikings. Bears plus 5.5 on the road. Neither team can make the playoffs, correct? I do not think so.
Correct.
So
No,
they're
both
just
are.
fighting for pride. At least it's a division game.
Yeah.
Bears fan, Bub, what do you got?
I took the under. I think there is almost no chance there's 44.5 points in that game. Divisional game. Both of them don't give a shit. They're going out there. It's going to be a boring ass game.
Yeah, I can definitely. Yeah.
I see it being like 14-7.
Yeah. Fields isn't playing, right? It's Dalton.
Yeah. Actually, it might be Foles again.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I guess Vikings will probably march Kirk out there. I could see the Vikings putting up a bit, but yeah, it's 44.
44.5.
Yeah, no, that should be like a 40.
That's what I've been seeing. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Winnie, you got anything?
No, not on this one, but I would have bet on the Bears.
Okay. Did you say you had anything on that?
No,
nothing. I also stayed away from that one, I believe. No, I didn't have anything on that. All right, next one. We've got my team. We got Washington football team at the New York Giants. Giants at home. Washington is -7 on the road. I have Giants +7 against football team. A little bit biased potentially. I'm betting on my team, but I just think they're both like two of the worst teams in the league. What do I have it? I have it written down here. Yeah, the Giants are on a 5 losing streak and Washington's on a 4 losing streak. These teams are just fucking brutal. I don't think either has their starter. They're just terrible teams, and +7's way too many points at home, especially at home. I think if anything, Giants might even win this money line, which is a bit of a tease for my parlay later. But yeah, I think +7. Fuck, that should have been my lock of the week potentially. That's, you know what? I'm gonna go 2 units on Giants +7 at home. I'm gonna double up my units there. Sorry, every other bet, if I don't say units, it's 1 unit. I'm gonna go 2 units on the Giants +7.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I think Washington runs.
I had 1 unit on over 38. I think that they're going to score more than 38.
I don't like
It's funny because I'm following my logic for the Bears, but like it's the complete opposite. I can see these two horrible teams just randomly going at each other's throats and just putting up way too many points.
Yeah, I think Washington probably clamps them for 6 points, and Washington scores like 18.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Bub, but I do think the other way applies. I know 38 is so enticing when you see the threes. You're just like, oh, they got to score that many.
Well,
points,
and I saw 38 and I see that it's a 1.95. Like when you're almost doubling your money, I'm like, I'm going for it. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. I like it. Winnie, you have anything on that?
What was it?
That was pay attention. So next game we've got no, that was Giants football team.
No, I didn't bet on that one.
No? Okay.
I'm gonna go Giants though.
All right, thanks. Next up, we get into the afternoon games. We've got the Seattle.
Oh shit! Sorry to go back, Caleb.
No worries.
I also put a unit down on Washington over New York. Sorry.
Money line.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that at? No worries.
It when I did one, it's still 1.31.
1.31. Okay.
So nothing crazy back, but
No, sounds good. Next up, Seahawks at the Cardinals. Seahawks are +6.5 on the road. I don't really think either team has a ton to fight for. I think the Cardinals are fighting for first in the conference to get home field.
I think the Rams
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think they have the same record. So if the Rams lose, then the Cardinals get it. I do believe. Maybe double check that. Double check that for me if you don't mind. Gibby's on the double check here.
The Rams 12-4, Cards 11-5.
Oh, okay. So never mind. The Cardinals have nothing to fight for. So that makes it a little bit more interesting. Okay. So what was the spread again? Sorry, it was +6.5. Seahawks are way out of it, so they don't have a ton to fight for. Does anyone have anything on this game?
No.
No, me neither.
No, I don't think so either. Oh no, I lied. This was my one favorite bet that I actually liked. I'm going to take the Cardinals money line. It's only 133, so I mean it's a bit of a bitch bet. But I wanted to mix one like
Yeah.
kind of heavy favorite in.
Some
I think,
some safe ones in there.
yeah, I think the Cardinals are more with some of the other teams where it should have been a pretty big spread. I think with the money lines where like a lot of the big favorites are like 118, 110, 133, I thought was enough of an enticement to be like, yeah, I'll take that. Make a bit of money on that. And no one else had anything on that game?
No.
No.
All right, next
Would've
up.
been on Seahawks. Fuck the Cardinals.
Nice. Next up, we've got the Saints at the Falcons. Saints -3.5 on the road. Neither team has something to play for. What do you guys think?
I don't have anything
Didn't
on the
touch that game.
teams,
I don't
but
trust that.
I'm repping Kyle Pitts first touchdown score.
Kyle Pitts first touchdown scorer. Ooh, do you know the odds on that yet? Or they haven't come out.
Let me check real quick.
They probably have not come out. The player props usually come out a little bit later, but we are gonna just like mix them in and just like say them, and then you'll have to track down what they end up coming out as, and we'll follow up next week. But
I love those bets.
Yeah,
make those bets
the prop
now.
bets are really fun. The prop bets
Yeah.
are fun. Gibby hit Deontay Johnson to hit the first touchdown this past week for like 8.5 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we at now? Saints Falcons? Did anyone say anything on that?
No, I got nothing.
Just the Pitts
Just
first
the-
touchdown by
yeah.
Bolt.
Oh yeah, just the Pitts first touchdown. Yeah, I got nothing else either. Next up, we've got the Jets, the Bills afternoon game. Jets are +16 on the road.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I like this one.
I have nothing on this game. What do you guys got?
Bills earlier in the season fucking smashed the Jets, which is I think one of the reasons their spread is so big and the Bills are still fighting for their first playoff spot. But I don't know. Jets playing nice lately. Gave the Bucks a run for their money last week. I got the Jets
Somebody's
spread.
phone ringing?
Jets spread.
Yeah, +16.
Yeah, it does sound like a phone's going off, does it not? Is it my phone?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Jesus. Hotline
Josh.
Bling.
Apologize. Okay, yeah, I have nothing else. Anyone else have anything on that game? Jets
Yeah, I
game?
bet on the Jets.
Oh, you took Jets? Did you take Jets money line?
what?
Yeah.
Nice. What is that?
That's what I like to hear. Right?
What is that?
Eight.
Winnie?
It's 8 right now.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Dark horse of the fucking week. That's amazing.
Bold move.
I have
Well, I have a better one than that for my Dark Horse skill.
Oh yeah,
I made a
Alright.
dumb one.
that's hilarious. Well, okay, fuck that. I'm not betting on that game. Bub, anything?
No, I didn't take anything, but I would be tempted to say that the Bills are going to win that by more than 16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just smash
I
them.
made the bet before I knew Josh Allen was playing. I thought he wasn't playing. That's why I bet on the fucking Jets.
Oh, that's interesting. All right, next up, 49ers at the Rams +4.5 for the 49ers on the road.
Yeah, I love this game.
What do you guys got?
I've got the Rams winning that, but as part of my parlay, on as a money line.
Ooh.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know, I'm going against you. I'm taking San Fran money line. I think they're showing up, still fighting for playoffs. Rams, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to play their fucking starters. Rams also frauds. I don't know. 49ers are going to show up.
Oh, yeah.
Play some good D.
Money line 49ers. What's that at actually?
2.8.
2.8. Oh, I'm gonna piggyback that, boys. I'm gonna add that. Maybe it's not an official pick because I already have my 10 picks, but I'm gonna piggyback that for sure.
Mine or Trent?
No, yours 49ers money. Yeah, sorry. That sounds I fully agree with that. I think Rams don't have much to fight for. As you said, they already got the first seed blocked. 49ers are fighting, I think. Yeah, I think 49ers money line's good bet. Winnie, anything?
What was the game?
We're talking
No, I didn't
UEFA
bet on
soccer
it.
week. Oh no, okay. Next up, Pats Dolphins. Another divisional game. Pats on the road -6.5. What do you guys got?
I bet on Dolphins.
Dolphins money line?
Yeah.
What'd you get that at?
3.25.
Nice. So when he just basically bet all dog money lines, so he only has to hit a couple of these to make money, but they're probably not gonna hit.
Well,
I
that's what I
got
was thinking. The Dolphins, they were so weird. Like they started off just shit in the bed, and then all of a sudden they just picked up the pace and
Well,
started rushing.
They had the worst schedule.
yeah, they beat like 7 of the worst teams.
It was like insane. They beat like the
But did they
Giants
already
twice.
beat the Pats?
I think they did week 1. They might have.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They could have beat them.
Yeah, I think they did beat the Pats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Pats run them over. I'll probably try to fucking crank that spread as high as I can and take the Pats. I think they'll beat them fucking 40-6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
not
wait, can the Pats still get into the playoffs? I'm
yeah, they're
so
fighting
new
for
at
the one
football.
seed.
Okay.
I think technically they can. That might be false. I think they're in, but
What's that, sorry?
the Pats, I know they're fighting for their spot over Buffalo to take the one.
Yeah, I
seed.
think they've got their spot locked, but if they definitely want to win the division, because if you the
But
division,
I don't
How's
think it matters because I think if they win, it puts them at the maybe it does because I
Yep.
know that the Bills have the better divisional record than the Pats right now. Like that's why they're ahead of them, right?
right.
Yeah,
But if the Bills lose, I guess the Bills are
yeah,
playing
because
like
the
a
Bills are
shit
still
team.
playing in their division as well.
Yeah. So
Mm.
okay, whatever. Did anyone else have anything else? I had nothing else on that game.
No, I had nothing on that.
Okay, next up we got Panthers Bucks. Panthers on the road plus 8.5. Sorry. I don't have anything on this. What do you guys got?
No, I didn't touch it.
Wait, do the
Panthers.
Bucks already have a guaranteed spot in the playoffs?
They have a spot.
Yeah, they definitely have a spot. They definitely have a
So
spot.
they won't even play Brady then, will they?
No, they probably will. I think they're trying to get a better position.
Yeah. All right, I'm actually gonna run for a piss because I got to piss really bad. If anyone else has to, please be obliged. Keep chatting if you feel it.
Yeah. I don't even know how the NFL playoffs work just yet. Like, because I know, okay, so there's in a division, there's 4 teams, and then the winner of that division, do they automatically get a spot in the playoffs?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
There's
how is
3
the
wild
wild
cards.
card
There's 3
There's
wild
three
cards
wild.
per conference.
for conference? So that's 6 teams that didn't win their divisions.
What?
Is that 6 teams have the chance of getting into the playoffs that didn't win their division?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand it yet.
And then is it the top 2 in each conference get a first round bye?
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, because who's already in it? The Packers have they skipped the wild card,
They've got a first round bye.
and then who's the other team that skips?
What's the other team on that side?
What?
I thought it was the Bucks, but maybe I'm wrong.
What division are we talking about? No, NFC. Rams are the other one. Oh, Rams and Bucks are tied right now, tied record. So it depends what happens this week.
So if because do the Rams even play?
Yeah, the Rams. Everyone plays this week. Yeah, Rams play the 49ers. So no, Rams definitely still want to win that game because if the Rams, fuck. I said I'm going to piggyback the 49ers. I might drop that now. But
The last game, it's my America's game of the week. I think it's the funnest.
Yeah?
Both teams fighting for the playoff.
yeah, Sunday night football. You got Chargers at the Raiders. Chargers -3 on the road. This game is super interesting. Where if both these teams just kneel out the whole game and they get a tie, they both make the playoffs, which is very interesting. So like there is if one of these teams beats the other team, the team that loses misses the playoffs.
Wow.
So it's kind of interesting where if they wanted to, they could just like fuck everybody and just kneel it out and they get the spots. Which would be
They
pretty
hate each
fun.
other too much. They would not do that.
Yeah, they're divisional rivals, right?
Yeah.
Right, that same, yeah. So I do have action on that game. I've got Raiders money line. It's my one like underdog money line.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've got that money line.
235. I like the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't trust the Chargers at all. And I
Yeah.
think the Raiders have gone through a lot and they're gonna battle enough to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I completely disagree. I'm cheering for the Raiders, like the Raiders a lot more, but I think Chargers have a way better team, way better chance to go deep in playoffs. I think they'll probably blow them out. I got the spread -3.
I
Yeah.
also have on the under on that total 49.5 points.
Yeah, I
I
love
think they
that.
score under that.
Yeah, I
I
like
don't
that.
think the Raiders score more than like 14, 17.
Really? I like that. I like that under a lot, actually, Trent. That's a nice one. Winnie, you got anything on this one? Last game? Nothing?
I would go with the Raiders because I like Derek Carr.
Okay, nice.
That decide everything.
All right. That
Parlays?
is football wrapped. No. Let's hop into our other sports quick.
True, mine
Get
are-
through all our
mine
10
are
picks.
in live action. I know.
So Gibbies are in live action. So do you
Like, I didn't pick them because I couldn't find any for Saturday.
Yeah, because there's none for this week. So I have one that I'll give out. So the odds aren't out, but the Raptors are finally healthy. They're playing really good basketball right now, and they're going against the Suns next week, which is one of the best teams in the league. You can probably assume that spread will be fairly wide for the Suns to win by quite a few points. So I'm going to take the Raptors, assuming plus money, and that they keep it close or potentially even win that game. Do you have 10 picks then, Gibby?
Yeah, I've definitely said more than 10 probably.
Well, okay. It's supposed to be 10 picks.
I know, but I had 10 and then I had to lose 3, so then I added some as we went.
Oh, did you? Did you add 3 or?
Yeah.
Okay. So Gibby's giving out his 10. I guess you can give out your basketball ones if you want, but it doesn't really.
Yeah,
they don't
okay.
count as the 10.
I've got the Detroit spread against Memphis, 13, and then I got Golden State money line against Pelicans.
Nice. Winnie, what about you? You made like a bunch of bets for tonight, did you not?
Yeah, I have so many. I realized all my tennis bets are tonight as well.
All right, Winnie, just run through all your bets, and then
Okay.
we can talk about it more next week about how they did.
Yeah, so Celtics, I have the Celtics beating the Knicks, and then the Golden State beating the Pelicans tonight. And right now, Celtics are beating the Knicks 63-47 at halftime, and the Warriors are beating the Pelicans 21-16. So that one's a little close, but I hope Steph can clutch up for me. And then it's a 71 odds, and I bet 4 units on it. So holy shit, that's a big bet for me.
4 units on what? What was that?
On the Celtics beating the Knicks, and then Golden State beating the Pelicans.
Oh,
As
you
a parlay?
parlayed that.
Yeah, I put 4 units on it, and they're both winning
Damn. Oh
live.
shit, that looks nice.
Dang.
What are the odds on that?
I don't know, 7-1. I don't know
Oh
about that.
fuck. Oh shit.
Dang.
That's
And
damn.
then
7-1. No, they're both favorites.
yeah, I know. I don't know. I put 4 units on.
Well, you just said 7. Okay, so you have no idea what you're talking about. That's okay.
No, I was making like 7 times my money. Like, whatever I put on.
Well, wait, they're both favorites though?
Dude, that's why I fucking was like, whoa, that's a lot of money.
Well, no, they couldn't have been.
He's probably got the Pistons money line in there.
Yeah, like I don't think you have the right teams. Because there's no way 2 favorites would make it 7-1. It'd be like 2-1.
No, it'd be more than that. Golden State. I think Golden State's
Put
like
4
even money.
units on, and I would return. Oh, this is where I fucked up. Okay.
Oh, you're saying it's times 7 your unit amount.
Yeah.
Okay, so but it's like
Yeah.
even money bet. Like it's returning like the money you put on it, what's it returning? Like double that?
More than doubling it.
By how-
Yeah,
like way
probably-
more?
probably
But like
triple.
slightly more.
It goes from whatever. My unit is 50 cents. And so yeah.
So you put
So I
$2?
$2 on it, and it would return $7.
Okay, so it's like a 3.5 to 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I
No,
put.
yeah.
Well, now my turn.
No, go ahead. Just rip through
Then I
yours.
put 7. I put 7 bets in tennis, and I just picked 7 favorites for tonight.
Just random, or give me the names. Just give me the
Oh,
names.
dude, I don't even know the names.
Yeah.
Was this a
My
parlay?
phone
Was
said-
this a parlay?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
No, it's actually free money. Favorites and tennis.
So I
money every fucking
put
time.
50 cents on it, and it would return like $6.
Nice.
They're all
Nice.
win. They're all
Nice.
playing tonight, so I'll know by tomorrow.
All right, that's sweet. All right.
A
That's-
live one right now. Bruins over the Wild. They're currently losing 2-1, so that's not going too good. And then Blackhawks over the Coyotes. They haven't played yet, but that's tonight.
Nice.
And then here's my dark horse. It's a terrible dark horse, but I play with my heart. I just saw on the Betway app you could like bet on who you think's gonna win MVP for the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet on Josh Allen. I put $1 on it.
Nice.
So if I win, I get $29.
You know what? If he wins MVP, you make how much?
$29.
Not
Yeah.
bad. I mean, they don't think he's gonna win, but
Yeah,
it's a big game this
exactly.
week. But yeah, maybe we should actually start doing that. Give it a future bet every week too.
Yeah.
Future bets are fun, like MVP bets, and like I got $5 on Bill Belichick to win Coach of the Year. Returns 100. Bet that preseason, baby.
Damn.
20-1. Bill Belichick to win Coach of the Year. He's 100% winning it,
I don't think he will win.
I
I
know.
know he's like the 4th favorite to win.
which is such a fucking shit show. He has nobody on his team, and they're going to the playoffs. Like people that are going to win it are like, well, the Lions, they won 3 games. So annoying. So annoying. Or like the Dolphins will win it. Hopefully the Dolphins fucking fold here and don't make the playoffs because they're gonna give it to like Dan Campbell. It's like, oh, they have a shitty team. They're 500. It's like, dude, the Pats have a shitty team. They're like 11-6.
Yeah.
Fuck on my face. Anyways, what else do we have? Do we have any other bets? Is there
Parlays.
that's all like the 10 bets or whatever?
Yeah.
All right, so to the parlays. So we're gonna give it a parlay every week that's at least 10 to 1. I guess I'll start off with my own.
Yep.
Okay, so I just took a bunch of money line football games. So basically what I did is I took all the big favorites in the money line and then one big underdog money line. And it came out to 1346. At the time that I made it, might be a little bit different now, but it'll be above 10 for sure. So I took the Chiefs money line, 118 against the Broncos. I got the Titans money line, 118 against the Texans. I got the Cardinals money line, which is 133 against the Seahawks. I have the Colts money line, which is 109 against the Jags. I have the Bills money line, which is anyone got an eye on the Bill? Oh,
Same.
Yeah, the same 109. So these are all just like huge favorites. So these aren't adding too much, but they add together when you put so many of them. I've got the Bucks money line 126 against the Panthers. Love that one. I've got the Pats money line. This is where it gets that's like probably my riskiest one, 135 on the road against the Dolphins, but I do think they go in there and spank them.
I think that's like your most confident.
And then finally, the thing that makes it risky, but the thing that I think makes it hit is I've got the Giants money line, a little bit biased, but 350 at home. I think that should be a pick 'em. Like both teams suck dick. So I think that's like a 50-50. And then if you hit that, I basically think it's a 50-50 call whether Giants or Washington win, and then all the rest are locks. So if you hit the 50-50, you hit like 12 to 1 odds. So that's why I made it like that.
That's 12 to 1.
Yeah, 1346.
Okay.
That's
Decent.
So that's mine.
I'll give out a quick one.
All right, don't forget talking to the mic.
Threw 2 units on it. I've got the Ravens money line. I got San Fran spread plus 4.5. Jaguars plus 15.5. Chargers money line.
Wait, you're going pretty quick here. Rip off like who they're playing.
The what?
Just give me who they're playing too. Quick.
Okay, I got Ravens going against the Steelers. I got their money line.
Okay.
San Fran plus 4.5. Playing the Rams.
Right.
Got that. Jaguars plus 15.5. Going against the Colts. And then I've got the Chargers money line going against the Raiders. And then I've got the Jets plus 16.5 going against the Bills.
Nice. What's that return?
Like fucking, I don't know how to do it in units, but good amount. It's
Good.
like a 38 to 1.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going way over 10 to 1. He's taking a chance. I like it. Bub, what do you got?
I've got a pretty small one, but it has big return. I've got Steelers over Ravens,
Money line?
money line.
Yep.
Bengals over Browns money line, and then Rams over San Fran with 13.65 return.
Damn, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Like Steelers is kind of a pick 'em, I think. It should not be 280. That's crazy. Bengals 315 isn't. I guess they just think the Browns are going to fight hard and the Bengals aren't. But like, I don't know. And then
Those
the Rams
two just seemed way too high to pass up on.
Yeah.
And then
the
the Rams is. I don't even know why I took the risk of the Rams because I would have been over 10, but I think the Rams go in there. They've lost 5 straight to the 49ers, but I think they want that position and they want to show them what's good. And
Yeah.
they'll take them out.
All right, I like it. I like that one. Winnie, your final up. What's up?
I already said it. I did the tennis. The tennis
parlay.
That was your parlay?
That's my parlay, yeah.
Oh my god. So you don't even have a parlay for this week? I guess it's we'll just go with
That was the parlay.
all right, sure enough. All right, I guess we'll just see how he does on the tennis one. All right, that's a fucking wrap, folks. That's all our picks, all our bets.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We probably maybe I'll throw up a summary right here, just like I'm the editor. So hopefully you just saw the summary just popped up of all our bets. So you can't see our ugly faces right now. Because I don't want to like run through them all like verbally here. So you're just looking at them now. We are going to get a TikTok and a Twitter going hopefully this week. So follow those. There'll be something like Bet the House, #your mom or something. And we'll share those next week or whatever. But till next time, yeah, fucking
Take it easy, fellas.
yeah, bet the fucking
Get ready for UFC because I'll make you some fucking money.
Holy
Cats.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, when MMA, we're gonna be doing a lot of MMA bets once they start going. So
I'm betting so much money on Francis Ngannou. He's winning.
Yeah, I completely agree.
All right, we'll leave you with that. We'll try to add. Oh, I did wrap it. Do we want to give out our DraftKings lineups?
Yeah,
quickly.
quick. I love
Okay,
mine.
quick. So this is one aspect we want to add to the show is giving out a DraftKings lineup a week as well.
Me and Club love the draft.
Yeah, we love the DraftKings. So Winnie and Bub have not been informed on how to do those yet. So for now, we're just going to give you ours.
You just have the Sunday all games.
Yeah. So my lineup. So if you don't know how DraftKings work, you have like a salary cap, and you have to draft players based on their value or what their expected value is, and make a lineup that's going to get the most fantasy points. So the most common ones are probably just like the big Sunday tournaments where you have all the games. You can pick any of the players from those games.
You want to get mine? I got it right here.
Yeah, we'll just go back or what is yours just for one game?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
the Ravens.
What do you
Steelers
got?
game. So this is a captain mode. You get one captain. It gets you time and
Yeah, 1.5
1.5
points.
points.
Your captain.
But it costs a lot more money. So I took the Ravens defense as my captain. Big cheap. I think they're gonna fucking shut them down. I don't think Najee's doing shit. And then I got Mark Andrews for 11K. Devontae Freeman, Pittsburgh's tight end, Freiermuth, Tyler Huntley, and fucking Big Ben.
Oh, so that lineup's kind of like suspect to if Lamar doesn't play.
Yeah, I'll switch it up if he does.
Yeah. Okay. I like that though. All right. So this is my full Sunday lineup. This is like any of the teams. I got Taysom Hill as my quarterback for 6,200 going against Atlanta. Rushing yards are super valuable when it comes to fantasy for
I
quarterbacks
also see him
because
getting a rushing touchdown in that game.
yeah,
Tyler Huntley's playing.
Because- yeah. So no chance. Because they're going against Atlanta. That's why. So yeah, rushing touchdowns for quarterbacks in fantasy count for 6 points, and yards count for 0.1 yards like per yard rushing. But throwing, a yard is only
Like 0.04
0.
or something.
No, it's 0.025.
No, just
Oh.
0.25.
No, because it's 0.1 for rushing. Can't be more for throwing. It's 0.025.
Oh,
Because something like that. It's much less for the yards throwing, and it's only 4 points for passing touchdown versus 6 for rushing. So rushing quarterbacks are like super valuable. Taysom Hill runs all over the field. 6,200 is like
Wait.
free for a quarterback.
yeah, it's 0.25 for 10 yards, and it's 1 for
Yeah, for
rushing.
10 yards. Yeah, but I said 0.1 for 1 yard.
True.
Or 0.025.
True, that's a lot.
So, I guess. I've got my number one, or I took Jonathan Taylor as my number one running back, most expensive running back, but I just think it's worth it. He's going to murder the Jags. He's going to put up 700,000 fantasy points. I took AJ Dillon at 6,200 against Detroit. He's like the backup there, technically, even though he's starting to steal some work. So I do think he'll get most of the carries in that game. They'll probably sit Aaron Jones, especially because he's had some injury trouble. So there's no reason for him to play him that game. So I think Dillon will get all the touches against a disgusting Detroit defense. Wide receivers, I went cheap. I went Rashad Bateman for Baltimore, 4,900. I went Marquez Callaway for New Orleans, 5,000. And I went AJ Green for Arizona for 5,400. Tight end, I also went cheap, 3,000 for Mo Ali Cox, Indiana's tight end. Defense, I went the Giants. They were like free, 2,800 against Washington. I just think it's an ugly game. Giants have a sneaky good defense. Not good, but like sneaky average defense. And in my flex, I took Najee Harris, who Gibby thinks is getting shut the fuck down, but I think he has a pretty good game against
He
Baltimore.
eats.
You think he eats? I think he'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
probably like 30 touches with like fucking 50 yards. No touchdown.
All right. Well, with that, I think next week, hopefully the boys will have some DraftKings lineups. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
have some future picks as well.
Maybe try and get in some hockey even without the odds.
Yeah, just like pick some games. You just pick them or whatever. We also didn't really do the dark horse. I didn't have a dark horse picked out. Do you guys want to give out a quick dark horse here? Just last call
I think
dark
Houston's
horse.
fucking shit up in Tennessee.
So Gibby, you're gonna put it on the board. Houston's your dark horse bet, money line.
Actually, I already took them, so I'll take the Jags.
Well, no, you can take them as your dark horse and as your in your 10.
All right, you can use
Yeah.
them.
All right, Bub, do you have a dark horse?
I didn't put anything on it, but I had my Broncos taking the
Bronc-
Chiefs out.
Broncos 490. All right,
Yeah.
Winnie, did you have a dark horse you were thinking of?
Yeah,
Jaguars.
Josh Allen for MVP. That's my dark horse.
Josh Allen for MVP.
I like it.
All right, I like that. That's a future. And then I'll take looking at the board here.
Give me the Jags. Give some Ravens some hope.
Let me hop on. I'm gonna take the Broncos actually. Broncos 490. I like that. I like that, Bub. I'm going to jump on that. I think the Chiefs maybe sleep through that game potentially.
All right.
All right, that's a fucking wrap,
That's
folks.
it.
It's been a pleasure and an honor, and we will see you next week.
Jesus.
Daisies. All right, what do I do now?
Stop
So
recording. Yep.